All right, welcome everybody to the Winning Playbook Real Estate Edition. Just a reminder, we're all realtors here and we abide by the code of ethics. Keeping that in mind in our discussion today. Love to have participation. If you guys are able to turn on your video, that would be great. Today's topic is business planning. Business planning is an important part of your business. As an entrepreneur, the great thing is we can do whatever we want. We can choose whatever we want. But if we don't have a plan in place, we tend to stray off here or go this way or go that way or wait for the, phone call that tells us, hey, I got leads. Here's a way to, increase your business. Okay. So, having a roadmap that will give you a way to achieve that goal and set that intention on where you want to take your business is crucial. Now, how many of you guys actually have a written business plan? Anyone?
I don't
It
have
started
it
but not
written.
finished.
Oh, go ahead, Steve, and then Michelle.
So I don't have it written,
started.
but I've got a great idea what I'm doing and planning, but I just don't have it written in paper.
Okay. Is that based on some mindset or saying I'm going to do this many things a day or a week?
For me, it's more of a mindset, what I need to do, so I just do it.
Okay, great. That's a great start for sure. Michelle?
I just said I started it, but I haven't finished.
Okay, yeah, that's a good. At least we start somewhere, and it takes a little bit of time, especially if you go into a full in-depth business planning process. Anyone else out there want to share if they got one in place yet? All good. Hey, those of you that don't have one in place, is there a reason why we don't have something in place yet, or is there something holding you guys back from getting something started? Anyone want to share? All good. Hey, Deb, how you doing? Well, part of it is I've seen really lengthy ones out there that take a lot of time and can be quite overwhelming. And so maybe that's the case. Maybe it's fear, or you don't understand what the process looks like, or you just never been through one. So we're gonna kind of touch base on some different components of a business plan. A business plan is a little bit different than just goal setting. So like Steve had mentioned, a lot of it has to do with your mindset and what do you want to accomplish and what does that look like. Also your why, right? You're going to go through different seasons in life and determine, why you want to be in real estate. One, maybe it's why you want to do certain things in this particular year. So, or maybe even longer term, like, why, whether it's 5-10 years down the road, you want your lifestyle to look a little different. For me, my why is I want to be able to build generational wealth and be able to give like nobody else. One of the cool ideas that I've had, and it's been in my mind for a while, but haven't gotten there, that I'm working towards, is I'd love to be able to, come across a scenario where someone's in need and just be able to provide for that need right away. Whether it's a car or a single mother needs, something, whatever. So that's just in my mind as I'm continuing to strive and wake up every day and get out there and do something. So anyone else would like to share kind of their why? No, all good. Anyway, that kind of leads to some of our motivation. I know Steve put in mentioned earlier, his mindset is something that he's really honed in on, and it's helping him strive every day. I would like to encourage all of you, especially with a lot of the news and a lot of stuff that's happening in the market, is that You have an abundance mentality in what you're doing. There's plenty of transactions out there. There's plenty of people in your network, plenty of people that you can put yourself in front of that need what you have. You're an educator and you're a counselor. You know more than they do. So for you to go out there and just share and share your expertise and prepare yourself and have that kind of attitude of abundance, that's going to resonate with folks. They're going to see the confidence in what you are doing, and that's going to help you provide that vision to folks and that emotion to folks as you're out there guiding through a business plan. So again, why I think is a big component. Your mindset is a big component to a business plan. So having that vision to what you want your future to look like, and having it written down or having it even in a vision board. I know Marla helped within our office do a vision board session, which was really cool. That visual or that written down plan is going to help you and those around you within your family to know that, hey, this is what I'm striving towards. This is where I want to go. And just having that as a constant reminder in front of you is going to be really important. So some of the just an interesting stat, and I'm sure many of you guys know this. Some of you guys are newer in the business, and some of you guys have been in the business a long time. But you know, a large portion of agents don't last within our business, even after 2 years. You know, I've seen statistics anywhere from 75 to 80% of the agents that start in the real estate business don't make it for 2 years. Part of the way to offset that is to have a written plan, have structure in what you're trying to do, and help create daily activities to get you where you want to go. So that's another, you know, key purpose of having planning and having it very structured. Another thing is it's going to help you with your discipline every day and getting you to where you want to go. We have a lot of distractions in our life. We have a lot of flexibility in our life as realtors. Again, I think that structure provides us with guide rails and intentions that we're going to tell our family, hey, this is where we're going to go. Hey, you know, I'm serious about this. This is really important to me and our family and where we want to go. And so when you get that phone call in an odd situation, you know, or a situation where you need to maybe answer it, or you need to go and serve a client in a particular situation, everyone's going to know, hey, the reason why I'm doing this is because I have this, you know, goal and plan in mind to where I want to go. So, excuse me. So after your why, one great way, you know, one thing to do as a part of planning is really looking at your personal budget. Having a personal budget will help you come up with what you need to provide with your family or provide for your family. Some of us are in a situation where we need to make a certain amount so our family can survive. Others of us may not be. But having that personal budget will really give you an idea of how much you truly need to provide to your family. Also, a business budget. Business budget will make sure that you ensure that you cover all your expenses that are needed within your business. So things like realtor dues obviously are coming up here in the next month. All your realtor dues have to be paid by January 17th, I believe it is. You know, your real tracks, your century lock, your brokerage fees, all of those things are going to be regular expenses within your business. And then you also, by providing this up at front, then you'll have certain marketing dollars that you said, I want to spend this much marketing dollars for the year. So again, when you get that phone call, excuse me, hey, I got these leads and, you know, these leads cost this much, and, you know, join our company for, you know, $1,000 down and this much a month or whatever. You can just say, hey, I already have my marketing dollars set up for the year, and that's just not my plan. So anyway, the next component I would say, as far as when we work to get towards a goal or a financial goal, part of that's going to be obviously what you need for your family, what you need to cover your business expenses, and then let's have some wants in there. You know, really nice vacation for the year, or you know, a little bit extra for, you know, your debt. If you have any debt, you know, to pay off your debt, I would like to have this much that I want to pay off my debt this year. Um, all of those added together is going to give you a true financial target to what you want to accomplish in 2024. Any questions so far about that stuff? Working towards getting to that target. All right, cool.
I think that's a great idea right there, Cran.
Oh, thank you, man. Yep. It really gives us that financial target. Now, from here, I'm going to, you know, kind of work towards how do we achieve that financial target, right? So those of you that have been in the business, you guys need to reflect back on the last year and determine where your sources of income have come from. Really make a list and look at, hey, this is where this came from. This is where that came from. Through whatever marketing efforts, prospecting efforts that you did, reflecting back on last year and the yield that came out of it. Okay. This is going to help you identify and determine, you know, where your time is best spent and where your money's best spent into yielding results. Okay. Some of us, it's going to be networking. Some of it's going to be purchasing leads. Some of it's going to be where we worked open houses for our own listings or other agents' listings. You know, that's just a few ideas. There could be, you know, others where you know, went to certain parties and you got in front of folks that you met new people. So there's a lot of different ways to look at that, but doing that self-evaluation on where you were able to yield business is going to help you determine, do you double down on that kind of stuff? Do you, I did all these things and I got zero results out of it, then maybe I need to scratch that and move on to something else for this year. So all of that will help you select your true marketing channels that you need to get to your goal. Okay. Any questions on that? Comments? Those of you that really don't have a history in the last year, that's okay. Think about where you're plugged in, some of the skills that you've been taught in the last 6 months or a year, going through, you know, our 100 days to greatness for those that are with United. You know, there's a lot of things that you were taught within that teach you how to prospect, teach you how to get in front of people and have meaningful conversations. At the end of the day, having meaningful conversations are going to be the key into your success and helping you convert and get into some deals. So right, any questions about that? And if you haven't done, as a new agent, if you haven't done some of those things like work an open house, you know, that's a way to get some deals. You know, try to find opportunities and say to yourself, I'm going to do one open house a month or whatever. And that can be part of your business planning. I'm going to attend, you know, one networking meeting in my local area that I want to be in a month, and that's a way to determine and get yourself put into people to have those conversations. Okay. So and that kind of leads into where I'm going with this as far as conversations are concerned, is there's a way to calculate and determine the base number of conversations that you have to yield to that dollar amount that we talked about earlier. So we've created a couple worksheets that will help you with that. So once you've created I'm going to share my screen, but once you created your target dollar amount, then you need to work your way into looking at, and this is more goal setting versus business planning. A goal setting is setting certain, specific targets that are measurable. The whole planning and strategy, which we talked about, it takes a little bit longer, and it's definitely has some concepts to it, and not just specific real targets and real numbers. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So right here is like, again, I'm mapping out your future income. And so this income goal is going to come from that target, right? Maybe I could blow this up a little bit more for you guys. There we go. So this income goal at the top is going to be more that target number, right? So that's going to be what you need for your personal budget, your business budget, and your dreams, or paying off debt, or whatever the heck that might be. Okay. And then you're going to take your average sales. So those of you that have been in the business, you can get those numbers here at United. Obviously, you could pull those numbers from Paperless Pipeline, excuse me, and see what your average sales price is, estimate your average commission percentage. You'll plug that in here, and then that'll equal and give you your gross commission. Those of you that are in a split company, put your split there, and any other miscellaneous fees, and then that'll give you your basically your commission check minus your fees. And then this will automatically calculate into the number of transactions that you'll need. And so that tells you how many transactions you would need to achieve this income target. And then this is the point where I was talking about as far as conversations. So this is going to be a little bit opinionated and flexible based on your history. Okay. So when I talked about reflecting back on your history, if you had, say, 80% referrals in your business, then the number of conversations that you have is going to be significantly lower, because a lot of that 80% will be based on referral business from past clients or past clients. So the number of people that you need to talk to would be significantly lower than 50. Okay. Now, if it looks like, you're only having a small percentage of referral business, you're just new into the business, and you're just kind of getting out there, then 50 or 75, 100, maybe a little bit better number for the number of conversations that you have to get a client. Once you put that in, that number, then it's going to spit out these monthly conversations, weekly conversations, and daily conversations for you to have to get to that income goal up here. Any questions on that or comments?
Is that sheet where I could see it, or just your clients? I mean, your people.
Excuse me now?
Will I be able to get this sheet?
Oh yeah, everybody in here, we're going to be uploading this to your hub, to your app, where after this, so you'll get the recording, you'll get this, and this will be available for you to download and use. And we have one built for United agents as well. So you can see it'll have our broker-based commission and our fee in that for your commission calculation there. Okay, guys? All right. Any other questions, comments?
Hey, remember that these conversations, like when you do an open house and you have 7 to 10 people come in, those counts as conversations. It's not necessarily, 3 conversations a day with cold people, although that should be part of it. But this conversations with your database. This is why we harp on database. This makes conversations easier. Uh, so if you're just contacting 3 people in your database to meet that goal, um, but it's not just cold conversation.
Great. Thanks for sharing, Rick. It's definitely true. Um, so that's down to the conversation piece. And that'll help you get to that dollar amount. The other things that I would say include in your business planning is maybe some accountability. So you want to go ahead and track the conversations that you're having once you get to a conversation point. You want to measure that. I would say get a partner, do it together with some other folks and say, hey, here's my goals, here's where I've gotten. And just build yourself an accountability plan. You're going to be super excited and stoked about it at the beginning once you get it started. But again, it's like getting that gym membership and starting at the gym the first of the year. By the end of February, the place is empty, right? It's crowded the first 2 months. So just think about that and have somebody that's you're going to verbalize your plan, your goals to, and share it with, and then again, honestly, I think this winning playbook group has been part of that. I've seen we've seen many of you here on every week, and we want to thank you for that, and just glad that you guys are a part of this. And I just wanted to see, David, I wanted to see and kind of get from you. You've been at almost every winning playbook, and I just wanted to get a comment from you about, what are some of the takeaways that you've gotten from our winning playbook series? Can you hear me, David?
Yeah, I can. Just having more conversations. Definitely getting into that CRM and putting notes in and just staying up to date with that has really helped. And just contacting and mending some of those old relationships. People I haven't talked to in a long time. I actually got some referrals last week.
Awesome.
I plan on them this week from some old friends I haven't talked to in a while. I called them last week and let them know I'm in real estate, and they have some family who was trying to find some houses, so they connected us, and I plan on meeting them this week. So
wonderful. Well, we're glad you keep joining us every week, and thank you for that. Steve, you're another one that keeps coming back every week to winning playbook, and just wanted to kind of get your thoughts and comments on that.
Oh, it keeps us on our toes and keeping us aware of what's going on too. And it just keep us all accountable for what we're doing. It's like you talking about speaking with people. I was in Publix Saturday getting some balloons so I can put on an open house sign. And there's a lady in front of me ordering balloons and had a birthday cake, and I start making small talk with her. And she said, "Hey, can I have your car? We might be selling our house about springtime." I said, "Sure."
Awesome. That's fantastic. Thank you.
I try not to meet a stranger.
Yeah, we know you don't, Steve. And Gay, I think you've been a pretty regular participant. Love to hear your thoughts about the winning playbook.
I think that it's one of the best programs I've ever seen. I've been at this a while, and I think that is because it's news you can use. It's information overload. It's like one simple step every week that you can do, and it's really good stuff. I like it.
Awesome. Thank you,
Keeps
Gay.
on track.
One more, Christopher. You're always here, man. Love to hear your thoughts and comments.
Oh man, it's been a great addition to our business, because once again it's forced us to, again, to reach out to those old relationships, just reaching out to people and just letting them know, man, we're out here to help them. Not necessarily, you know, trying to solicit their business, but just letting them know, hey, we're in real estate and we can help you. So
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Well, before we close out, I just wanted to let you guys know that I offer one-on-one business planning. We're going to put a link to my calendar there in the chat so you guys could grab that and schedule within my calendar, and we can kind of walk through your plan if you got any questions and just want some help with that. Also want to remind you about BOP Live. So BOP Live is every Thursday at 11 o'clock our time. You'll get a reminder, email and text, but that topic this week is also on business planning. So you can get a little bit of maybe some reinforcement of what we talked about today, or maybe some different perspectives. That'll be with a lot of other agents across the country. So they're going to bring different perspective and comments to it too. So I encourage you to check that out. Thank you guys again for those comments. I want to encourage you guys to invite a friend to the Winning Playbook. We're going to kick the Winning Playbook back up. We're going to take a couple weeks off, and we're going to kick this back up on January 8th. And so I'm going to also post in the chat the website that you can use and tell your friends about and say, hey, you know, this has really helped me. I've really enjoyed the Winning Playbook. Go ahead and register on this app, grab it, shoot it via text or email to any of your friends. Love to have them come and join us. And just excited to continue to do this series and hear those comments from you guys. So thank you.
Hey, Korean, I have a quick question, and maybe
Yeah.
you guys covered this. Is there like a template that is a really good template that it's like not like so much information, like a business planning template that you recommend? It's like, hey, this is pretty simplified, and you know, this. Is there something that you guys can?
Yeah, so we're definitely going to include those the numbers, know your numbers in the chats, but we'll also include a simplified template in there as well.
Okay, that's great. Thanks.
Yep. Any other questions or comments?
Hey, Deb, that will actually be in the hub, I think. Is that right, Lisa?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be put after this gets down, probably by tomorrow, you'll see a business template in your hub.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And then y'all remember that these planning, by doing a business plan and then by doing a budget and all that for your business, you know, you're planning for 2024. If you took 100 days, you learned that we plan for you plan for the year, and then we go back into that plan and we plan for the month, and then weekly we go in and plan for the week, and daily and then plan for the day. So, you know, we do these Winning Playbooks. There's many plays that we give you to go after and work, and you might, you know, until you try them, until you have them in your plan, you can't measure your KPIs and see how you're doing and see which one you put more effort in, unless you have a plan. So definitely encourage you to do that. And if you need help with it, I definitely encourage you to sit down with Coran and let him help you through those things. You know, the goal if you took 100 days is getting those 100 people that are in your A list. And by having the conversations, that's what you're working towards. Every transaction, you should be putting them in and building that database to those 100 A people. And those people become your advocates, and you'll be fine in business if you keep on just talking to those 100 people on some sort of regular basis. You'll get plenty of referrals. So for me, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. We will see you back on January 8th. And if you need me for anything, give me a call.
Yep. Merry
Thank you,
Christmas and
guys.
Happy New Year, guys.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas, y'all.